In a quiet neighborhood in Denver lived a 16-year-old boy named Jake. He wasn't popular, he wasn't athletic, and he didn't have many friends. But he had one thing: a notebook filled with letters he wrote to himself, letters he never had the courage to send. One cold evening, Jake sat alone on a park bench after school. His eyes were red, his hands were shaking. He pulled out a letter from his notebook titled, "Why I Should Keep Going." As he started reading, a gust of wind blew it out of his hands. The letter drifted across the park and landed near an older woman walking her dog. She picked it up, glanced at Jake, and said gently, "Is this yours?" Embarrassed, Jake nodded silently. She returned the letter, but before handing it to him, she said, "You know, I once wrote letters like this too." Jake looked up, surprised. The woman continued, "When I was your age, I felt invisible. I thought nobody cared. But here I am, because someone once reminded me that the world needs people like us." Jake blinked, confused. "People like us?" She smiled warmly. "People who feel deeply. People who think before they speak. People who try even when it hurts." She placed the letter back into his hand and added, "Don't stop writing your story, kid. One day, it'll inspire someone else." Jake stared at the letter, but this time it didn't feel heavy. It felt like a beginning. That night, he wrote a new title in his notebook, "Why Tomorrow Matters." And here's the truth. Sometimes the right stranger doesn't solve your problems. They simply remind you that you're not alone. If you're listening to this, maybe this is your reminder too.